We grow up. Animal friends. The good cat Jupie. Jupie sees Jean. Once there was a gray cat called Jupie. He lived in a little red house away out in the country. No one lived with him. In the summertime, Jupie was glad that no one lived with him. But when the snow came, he was very sad. On the long winter nights, there was no one to talk to. Then Jupie did not like to be in the house. One day when winter was on its way, Jupie was standing at his door looking out. He was thinking about how sad he was going to be when winter came. Just then Jupie saw a little girl coming up the road. He watched the little girl until she came to his fence. She was a nice, kind little girl, but she looked sad. "This little girl looks sad," said Jupie. "I will ask her to stay to lunch. I will ask her to talk to me this afternoon." Then Jupie went out and put his gray paws on the fence. "Good morning, little girl," he said. "I think it looks like snow. Do you think so too?" "Oh my," said the little girl. "I do not want winter to come. I do not want it to snow. I will be very cold if I have to walk in the snow." "Where are you going?" asked Jupie. "I do not know," said the little girl. "Where do you live?" asked Jupie. The little girl began to cry. At last the little girl said, "I have no home at all. I used to have a little house right by the side of the ocean. But one day there was a big storm, and the ocean came up and took my little house away." "My, oh my," said Jupie. "What a thing for the ocean to do! I never did think much of all that water. I think it is nicer to live out here in the country. A green woods or a green field would never play tricks on a little girl." "What is your name?" "My name is Jean," said the little girl. Jupie said, "Jean is a nice name. My name is Jupie. I live in this little red house." "I am glad there are not any oceans around here," said Jupie. "There is a little river at the end of this road, but it stays right down there when there is a storm. What are you going to do now?" "I do not know," said Jean. "I just do not know at all." She looked very sad. Then she began to cry again. "Oh, poor Jean," said Jupie. "Will you please come and live with me? Will you help me with the work? Will you keep me from being sad?" "Oh, Jupie," said Jean, "you do not know me." But Jupie wanted Jean to stay. He jumped right up on the fence and began to tell her how happy he would be. Join me next time for more adventures.